Here are 6 signs of projection. When dealing with conflict or disagreements with other people, a healthy way to resolve it is for both parties to take responsibility for what they have done in the event and to take accountability for the hurt that they caused the other person. But an unhealthy way to resolve conflict is when one person takes no accountability whatsoever and instead turns the situation back on the other person and blame them for everything, as if they did nothing to contribute. Anyone that wants to blame you, take no accountability, knowing they are in the wrong, this, ladies and gentlemen, is what you call projection. Projection, listen carefully. Projection is taking the unwanted feelings within yourself and attributing them onto someone else. For example, if a man feels that they are not attractive, then they will accuse a woman of thinking that she does not find him attractive and say things along the lines of, "You just don't find me attractive. You think I'm ugly." She may not even feel or think that way at all and is less confused as to why he would say something like that, why he's putting words into her mouth or telling her what she thinks, because that's not even her truth. But what happened is he was projecting his own insecurities onto her. People use projection to avoid the inevitable realization of their own truth. They are not brave enough to face their flaws, so they throw it on someone else to make them carry the burden. Yes, it is unfair and immature. Many people project all the time, any and everywhere, without even realizing it. Once you can discern when a person is projecting, then you'll stop taking what they say to you personally, because you'll understand what is really going on here. When you can recognize projection, you will learn not to absorb the negative information that is being thrown on you, put up a shield to protect yourself, and bounce back that projection back to sender. People project when they don't want to carry the burden of their own pain, problems, and insecurities. But that is not your responsibility to carry. Give that back to them. Now, what are the red flags of projection? Here are 6 signs that someone is projecting onto you. Number 1, they make accusatory statements. A person that is projecting will accuse you of doing something wrong that you honestly aren't even doing. Or they'll accuse you of thinking or feeling a certain way as if they know what is really going on in your mind or heart. Ironically, what they accuse you of is the exact opposite of the truth. It is really how the accuser feels deep down about themselves. But the accuser wants to avoid that truth, so they will accuse you for it so that they feel less bad inside. So if you've been accused of something you didn't do, they were most likely projecting. Number 2, false assumptions. A person that makes false assumptions about you is projecting onto you. They will assume you are doing something or will do something in the future that didn't even cross your mind. The person that assumes this about you is exposing their own motives in their mind so that they feel less guilty about their hidden secrets. So they'll throw it onto you so you won't suspect anything from them, by them playing the innocent role as if you are the one that has the problem and not them, as if you are doing something wrong and not them. You see this a lot in relationships where, let's say, the man is cheating on his partner, and instead of him owning up to the fact that he's cheating on his woman, he will accuse his woman of being the cheater and sleeping around with other people when in fact that's him. So him making that false assumption was really him projecting what he is exactly doing. Number 3, they instill doubt in you. These people will doubt your abilities of something that you have the passion and drive to do. They'll tell you that you can't do something or that it is too tough or difficult to do. They won't encourage you, but they will discourage you. They do this because they honestly don't believe that they are capable of accomplishing what you want to accomplish. And because it seems too difficult for them, they believe that if they can't, then other people can't as well. They'll influence their pessimism onto you so that you don't surpass them. Signs that someone is projecting onto you. Number 4, specific critiques. And this is a big one. They will give you harsh critiques on things that you need to work on, but it'll be the very thing that they do themselves all the time. When you view them as being very hypocritical, that is an indication of projection. Number 5, demands labeled as suggestions. They will try to tell you what you should do with your life, where to work, where to go to school, who to date even. These people think that everyone around them has to do what they do and nothing better, nothing more. They will try to keep you boxed in to a certain criteria because they themselves are fixed and settled for less than what they deserve. So seeing another person trying to do better and get better, they'll try to discourage you and get you to take another route, the route that they are on. They disguise it as offering wisdom or suggestions, but it really is an attempt to keep you stuck, small, and beneath them. Number 6, aggression. Lashing out, unleashing rage or anger is a projection of their own hurts that they haven't dealt with. When someone just randomly rages so much aggression at one person that didn't do anything to them, they are projecting that hurt onto this individual. While they are hurt over something else, something far deeper than they let on, they will take out all of their anger and frustrations out on you. They could cause conflict with you, starting an argument, or simply snapping at you over something trivial. Anger is just masked hurt. When people are hurt, they want to hurt other people, hence the term misery loves company. People project because they are insecure and emotionally immature. They do not like to take accountability for what they have done because they need to keep up a false image that they are without flaws. They lack a sense of humility and care more about their own ego than they do the feelings of someone else. So the next time a person projects onto you, pay them no mind because they are just a person that has some growing to do.